Yan. Okay, dito tayo sa identifying error. Okay, identifying error tayo ha. Okay. Ang maganda kasi may dalawang klase kasi yung identifying error. Meron kasing identifying error na meron na siyang underline. Okay? Kapag maganda yon kasi ang hahanapin nyo na lang yung underline words. Ang challenge sa identifying error is yung buong sentence, mahaba siya, quite long. Tapos, naka A, B, and C or D lang. Hindi mo alam dun sa group of words na yon, sa phrases na yon, kung saan pa dun yung mali. Okay? Tulad nito. Ito, um, compare with, di ba? Magpo-focus ka na lang sa underline words na meron. Okay? So, sige nga. I-chat lang yung tamang sagot. Jasper and me went to the park to play soccer with our friends. A, B, or C, or no error? Okay, then rationalize tayo kung bakit letter A. Yes, tama, letter A. Because when we are talking to subject, okay, kasi ang me objective yan. Ibig sabihin, ginagamit natin yan kung siya ang recipient. Okay, for example, Paulo gave me a letter. So ako yung recipient. So ginagamit mo yon me as an objective pronoun, ang I for subjective pronoun. Okay? Tama? So, di ba madali? Kasi may underline na. Okay? Ito lang tip. Since identifying error to at nag-fall to sa English, tulad nito pronoun, ang madalas na titignan mo dito is yung verb. Okay? Yan, sa verb. Though, yes, ano na kasi, pang English major na yung identifying error tapos titingnan yung preposition, yung tawag dito, mga punctuations, pang malalim na yon. Okay, pero let's see. Yes, I. So natatandaan nyo pa yung pronouns natin. Good. So, why it is? Okay. The appropriate pronoun should be in the nominative case, so the answer should be I, not me. Okay, what about this one? Number 2. Where's the error? A, B, C, or D? Anyone? Okay. B, yes. What else? B lang ba? B, okay. Okay, may sumagot ng D. Okay, the correct answer is letter okay. B, to preside. Meaning to say, the sentence follows a parallel construction to preside. Okay, kasi makikita, ano ibig sabihin ng parallelism? Okay, kung gumamit ng ing, monitoring, consulting, dapat itong to preside, presiding din. Okay, so 'di ba pang ano na malalim difficult level na tong identify itong type of questions na to. To preside is the wrong one kasi parallelism. Dapat the duties of the council chair are presiding over the meetings, monitoring the progress of the group, and consulting with more senior officers on issues discussed in meetings. So parallelism. Okay? Presiding, yes. Okay. So, yon. Again, I would like to put an emphasis kapag ka ang identifying errors natin is may underline words tulad nitong mga to, diyan na lang po tayo mag-focus. Okay, madali pa to. Ito yung isang type ng identifying errors na madali. Yung iba kasi nakahati siya sa apat, 'di ba? A ang haba nung letter A, B ang haba din. May 5 words, 'di ba? Yung C, 5 words or 3 words. Okay, this one naka-underline na. So titignan niyo lang. Okay, lagi lang ulit tayong apply ng subject and verb agreement. Okay, kapag okay naman si subject, verb agrees to his subject, okay. Okay, tignan natin yung iba, itong example na to, parallelism. Parallel. Okay, yes, this one. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the land and have a final decision on the issues that matter the most. Where is the error? A, B, C, or D? Or E? No error. Sagot tayo. I have 50 participants. Ano yun? 200 plus yun sila. Ito kasi free lang. So, binigay ko lang. C, okay. Makasampu lang. Anim. C. Okay. So, the correct answer is letter C. Tama. Okay. The subject of the sentence is Supreme Court. That is singular, subject, and verb that should be followed should be also singular. Have should be changed to has. Okay. So, di ba? Lagi lang. Oo. Yan. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, Supreme Court, tama yung is. Di ba? Kasi singular, singular. In the land, okay, alam nga namang on the land yan, di ba? Meaning to say, in the land, in the country. Okay, and have and the most. Wala naman. Okay? So, consider nyo yung have. Next. The value of the peso declines as the rate of the inflation raises. No error. A, B, C, or D, or E. Anyone? Sige, at least 5 answers, okay? Pag naka 5 chats na, stop na. 4. Apa, ang dami nila. At least 10 lang yung mag-chat. Tigil na ako. Anyone? 5. Okay, sige. B, C. So, more on B. Okay, yung value, wala yan. Kasi, ibig sabihin, umpisa pa lang, paano magkakamali? Unless, diba, the value of the peso declines, value singular, again, ha? Okay, kung sa noun, pag may S, plural, sa verb, pag may S, singular. Baliktad sila. Okay, for example, flower, flowers, may S, singular, plural. Pero, ngunit, subalit datapwat, pag verb, pag may S, singular. Pag may S, singular. Okay? The boy plays. Okay? Or the boy writes. Kasi the boy, isa lang din dapat ang verb which is may S sa kanila. Lagi yun ha. And I'm talking about regular verb ha. Okay? Yes. Iba ulit ang rule sa irregular verb. So the value of the peso, yes, yan yung subject. Okay, declines, declines, okay, ano ba siya, nag-agree ba siya sa subject? Opo. As the rate, tama naman, inflation, of the inflation rises. It should be rise lang. Okay? So, letter D. Okay, so next. Okay. A, B, C, D, or E? else? More answers. Okay, ito quite easy, di ba? Correct answer. May sumagot pa ng B. Okay. Tingnan nyo. Correct answer is letter D, identify. Is dapat identify lang. Bakit? Sabi natin, sa rule, sa subject and verb agreement, kapag either or neither nor, ang verb ay nag-a-agree sa nearer subject. Okay? Hindi daw, kung pag sinabi natin either or one of them, pag neither nor, wala sa dalawa. So regardless kung ano yung gamitin nila, ang rules doon, kung ano yung pinakamalapit na subject, doon nag-a-agree si verb. Dahil dito, ang subject dito, ang nearer subject dito is what? His fellow professors, which is plural, dapat ang verb mo ay plural. Again, uulitin ko, uulitin ko, kapag ka may S sa verb, sa salitang kilo, sa pandiwa, pag may S, singular. Pag walang S, plural. So, dapat kung marami ito, dahil fellow professors, plural siya, dapat marami din si verb. Identify lang. Are we understanding? Nakuha ako dito? Nakuha yung rationalization, class? Okay. Again, bakit may sumagot ng B? I don't know kung bakit may sumagot ng B. It's a preposition. Okay, either or neither nor siya. His fellow. Tama naman yung his. Kasi lalaki naman si Professor Leloy Claudio. Though wala naman sumagot ng letter C. Okay? Letter C, ayan. And letter D. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, when we are talking about identifying error, karamihan. Okay, most hindi lahat. Hindi ko nilalahat. Karamihan dyan, look at the verb. Kasi kaya nga siya nandyan eh. Verb talaga ang error niyan. Ang mistakes ng isang pangungusap. Okay, next. Okay, let's see. Sorry. Okay. No error. Yes. Okay. Next. Kino-close ko kasi para alam ko na sumasagot na kayo ng ibang number na. Okay. Okay, yes. Again, ano ulit ang rules natin dito? Kapag ka ang pera, ang fraction, ang percent, ginamit siya as a unit. Okay, ibig sabihin ng as a unit, ginamit lang siya para sa isang bagay. Okay, the rule is singular verb. Okay, kahit na 1 billion pa yan, okay, 20 pesos pa yan, 30 pesos pa yan, okay, 999 pesos pa yan. Kung pinangbayad lang siya, for example, 1 million is enough for paying a new car. Bakit is kahit 1 million pa yan? Kasi yung buong 1 million as a unit siya, pinangbayad lang siya ng kotse. Pero kapag nag-separate na yan, iba-iba na yung pinagamitan niyan, yung pera na yan, okay, tsaka pa lang tayo gumagamit ng plural verb. Okay? Again, tatandaan natin, unit and unit for the amount of money, fraction, and percent. Okay? So at least. Yes. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Subject. Okay, bakit subject? Siyempre, si algebra at physics, dalawa sila. So, interesting subjects this semester, di ba? Algebra, physics, mathematics, okay, di ba? Are my most interesting subjects. Okay, so it should be in a plural form. Tingnan nga natin. May sumagot ng B. Bakit B? Okay, di ba, bakit B? Ba't may sumagot ng B or ang algebra at ang physics, okay, sa connect, okay, eto yon, alam ko na saan kayo nanggagaling. Yung connection na end, okay, ang connection na end, enda, A-N-D, okay, nagiging singular lang siya kapag siya ay compound noun. Ano ba yung compound noun? For example, spoon and fork. Okay, iba yung spoon, iba yung fork, pero kasi compound noun siya. Considered siya as one utensil na ginagamit. Okay, horse and carriage. Ano pa, bed and breakfast. Kasi may end, kaya siya is. Pero kasi ito, yung end na to, hindi na siya compounded na pangalan. Kung iba na, iba yung algebra at iba yung physics. Kaya R. Diba? Okay, gets ako? Ibig sabihin, two subjects na siya eh. Dito eh, sa pangungusap eh, dalawa na ang simuno. Sana yun, sorry. Dalawa na ang simuno, kaya dapat dalawa na ang gagamitin mong pandiwa. Hindi, I cannot translate that in Tagalog kasi iba, panaguri. Subject and predicate, di ba? Yes, subject and predicate. So, are my most interesting subjects for this semester. Subjects, okay, gets. Okay. Okay lang 'yan. So kaya nga tayo nagdi-drills para makita natin ang ating error and ma-expose tayo sa mga ganito. Some of the student in the night session volunteers during weekends. What is the correct answer? C, volunteers. Okay? The verb should be also in a plural form. Tatandaan natin, again, lagi tayong inaano no, binabato ng ganito, yung gantong setup. Volunteers, singular or plural, may S. So, what? Pag may S, ano ba to? Subject or verb? This is verb. Nag-volunteer sila. So, pag may S, singular. So, sabi dito, the subject in the sentence is plural, so dapat ang verb mo ay plural. Again, kapag may S, ang verb singular. Kapag wala, plural. Magkabaligtad sila ng subject. Okay, ay, ng noun. Okay, sorry. Ang noun ulit, sorry if I put an emphasis talaga kasi ito yung common pero ito yung ito talaga yung commonly mistakes na natin pagdating sa subject and verb agreement. Okay? Chair, singular, lagyan mo ng S, chairs, plural. Okay? Kapag regular verb, okay, Right, right, plural, writes, may S, singular. Okay? Iba pa din ang irregular verb. Ano ba yung irregular verb? Ginagamit yan again sa tenses, yung 12 tenses, okay? Kapag ka meron ng, okay, yes. Pag past participle of the verb na. Oo. Eat, ate, eaten. Write, wrote, written. Okay? So, good. Natatandaan pa natin. Yan. Next. What is the correct answer? There was. The bank teller client, the bank teller told the client, sorry, that there was several kinds of saving accounts available. It should be what? There were. Okay. Savings account. Okay. Some naman get the correct answer. Good. Wait lang ah. Kapag plural ang noun, hindi, baliktad. Kapag plural ang noun without S, kapag singular ang noun with S, hindi. Okay, yung sinasabi mo, verb yan. Verb. Okay, ano ba ang noun? Pangalan, diba? Okay, pangalan. Yung mga concrete nouns. Okay, for example, battle. Ayan, battle. Lagyan mo ng S, marami na battles. Okay, di ba? Yun ay noun. Ngunit, subalit datapwat, kapag ka pandiwa, kapag ka verb, okay, I'm talking about regular verb here, kapag ka walang S, singular. Kasi di ba ang pangit, the boys plays, the boys plays in the garden. Okay, the boy play. The boys, of course, iba naman ang gamit. The boys are playing is, ma'am, bakit is, pinaliwanag ko na sa inyo yung is and are. Pinaliwanag ko na rin sa inyo yung, I don't know if you're here, yung simple present tense at saka yung present progressive or present continuous. Okay, I am referring to what? I am referring to regular verb ha. Kapag ka walang S, okay, ang verba pandiwa. Pag walang S, yon ay plural. Kapag ka may S, yon ay singular. For example, bigay ka ng verb. Magbigay kayo ng pandiwa, ng salitang kilos. Okay, sulat, write, and writes. Pagka write, walang S, plural yon. Kapag may S, singular yon. Sa verb yon. Magkabaligtad sila ng noun. Okay, I'm talking about regular noun and I'm talking about regular verb. Okay? Bakit po, ma'am, bakit po hindi bakit hindi ginamit the boys are playing in the garden or the boy is playing in the garden? Bakit nyo po ginamit ang play or plays? Okay. Present, simple present tense and present progressive. Kailan natin ginagamit ang S tenses of the verb? Pag S form of the verb, kapag habitual ang ginagawa. He drives a car, sa he is driving a car. Naalala niyo yon, yung paliwanag ko? He drives a car every Tuesdays. Diba? Or baka kasi taxi driver siya, kaya araw-araw niyang ginagawa yon. Kaya he drives a car. Tomorrow, today, the next day, the next month, he drives a car. When we say he is driving a car, at this moment of speaking, yun yung nakikita mong action. Kaya siya continuous, progressive. Other term is progressive or other term is continuous. Okay, kailan ulit ginagamit ang S form of the verb? Scientific facts. Okay, the plane arrives at 2 o'clock. Okay, the earth rotates. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin the earth rotating on its axis. Ano, nakikita mo yung earth talaga? Nararamdaman mo at this moment, rotating on its axis, for example. So the earth rotates on its axis, or the sun sets on the east and rise on the west. Okay, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin the sun rises. Okay, doon nakikita. Di ba? Hindi. On the scientific fact, on schedule, on habitual action or regular action as form of the verb. When we are referring to out of this speaking, kung for example, magpo-form ako ng sentence today at as of this speaking, I am lecturing English. Okay, if someone see me right now, okay, she or he will say, she is lecturing English or she is coaching English. Or ako sa inyo, you are all listening to my lecture. Okay, you are writing notes. Okay, kasi ngayon nyo yan ginagawa. Okay, so ayun. So bakit ko ulit ito sinasabi? I am referring to a regular verb. Regular verb. Tulad nito. Okay? So, going back. So, sige. Yes, correct. Okay? Rapid. Ano naman to? Ano yung mali dito? What parts of speech? Bakit siya ganyan? Sige nga. Anong parts of speech yung rapid na nagpamali sa pangungusap na to? Anyone? Yan ay? Hmm. Yan ay pang-abay. Papaano daw nag-grown? Mabilis. Rapidly. Rapid. Eh, pag rapid lang, kapag ganyan lang, ano siya? Nagiging noun siya dyan. Okay? Next, if you want to leave a message for Mr. and Mrs. Ramos, I will be glad to take them. Okay? A, B, C, D, or E? Okay, 5. 71. Yes, the correct answer is letter D. I can take it. Oh, bakit may... Okay. Um, see. See, I will be glad. Mhm. I will be glad to take it, 'di ba? To take them. Kasi kung mag-iwan ka ng mensahe para kay Mr. and Mrs. Ramos, okay, masaya akong kukunin 'yon. Magiging masaya akong kunin 'yon. Hindi pwede, no, sa Tagalog, no? Okay, I will be glad to take them. To take it. Okay. Number 13. Okay, yes. Redefine. So, no more explanation since most of you BBB, okay? Diba? Nakuha naman ang tama. Next, A, B, C, or D. The correct answer is letter B. Okay? Should get those of us tayo who are over 50 years old should get our blood. Okay? Sa Tagalog, tayo, 'di ba? Kapag hindi ka kasama, sila, kanila, 'di ba? So sa English yan yung our or ours, them, their, 'di ba? Careful. Madali lang to pero nakakalimutan niyo 'yun. Careful. Yan, sige. Yes, the correct answer. Okay, A. Okay, most of you got A. Ha? Hindi. Last, ano ba? Oo. This year lang pala kasi magno-November, mag-December na. Have lane. Yes, tama. At least alam niyo na, di ba? Okay. This one. Kumuha pa nga ako nung the correct answer is letter B, has. Okay. Three of the athletes, okay, so marami sila, have been chosen to represent the country. Okay? Bakit may sumagot ng A? Ano ba dapat yan? Athlete. Hindi eh. Three kasi. So bakit magiging athlete lang? Three of the athletes, tatlong mga atleta mula sa university ay again, hindi ko siya, tingnan nyo ha, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, I cannot transfer this or translate this in Tagalog kasi yung ang I sa atin, ang I sa atin is plural and singular. Siya ay maganda, ay pa din, diba? Sila ay maganda, ay pa din. Tayo ay maganda, ay pa din. So, hindi pwede, diba? Ako ay maganda, ako lang, isa lang, ay pa din. Kayo ay magaganda, ay pa din. So, hindi, iba talaga. Okay, pero sabi ko nga, hanggat pwede nating tignan sa Filipino aspect, sinasabi ko naman. So, tulad nito, hindi natin maano, di ba? Tatlong mga atleta mula sa universidad ay, ay napili, di ba? Pero madami na yon. Have kasi tatlo sila eh. Hindi mag a-adjust yung athlete because of the three, which is plural, three of the athletes. So tama na siya, 'di ba? From the university, okay, have been chosen to represent. Okay? Bakit tama yung been chosen? Been plus past tense of the verb na chose, chosen. So tama. Okay? Next, number 17. Hindi talaga sila tumigil. Okay. Have written. Had written. Tapos na. Okay, yes. Wow. Okay. Nice. Nice. Marunong na mag-spot ng mali. Okay, tulad ng ginagawa nyo sa jowa nyo. Hinahanapan nyo ng mali. Joke lang. Okay. Yan talaga. Next. Well, kaya ka siguro single, charot. Sige na, go na tayo sa drills. Okay, the correct answer is no error. Okay, gala nyo ha. Hilig nyo maghanap ng mali. May isa, si Abdullah. Yes, next. Kahit walang mali, may mali. Okay, let's see, see. Each product each product comes. Ano ulit to? Ano ulit ang rules natin dito sa indefinite pronoun. Okay? Uulitin natin ha. Wait lang. Stop answering. Okay, makinig. Sa indefinite pronoun, uulitin ko po. Sa indefinite pronoun, maraming indefinite pronoun. Okay? Diba? Marami yan. Each, every, everyone, nobody, everybody, everyone. Diba? Marami siya. Ano ulit ang tatandaan natin sa indefinite pronoun? BF mo ba siya? Okay, ano yun? Both, few, many, others, several. Diba? Okay. The rest, yung both, many, BF. Both, few, many, others, several, ano siya? Plural. Ang hindi nabanggit doon, singular. Okay, singular po. Example, several apartments are still available. Bakit are several? Nabanggit siya dun sa BF mo siya. Okay, ano yung BF mo siya? B for both, F for few, M for many, O for others, S for several. Okay? So dahil each product, dahil hindi mo alam kung ano yung product na yon, each niya di ba? Indefinite nga Indefinite yung product na yan. Ibig sabihin, each product pwedeng skincare products or food products. Okay. Okay. Comes. Kasi, ano siya? Singular dapat. So, wala siya dun sa BF mo siya. Okay? Okay? Okay. Konting, ano lang, lecture lang. Ito ginagamit ito. Ano yung difference ng except sa accept? Except can be a preposition or conjunction. Okay? Except means but. Okay? Except sa kanya. But. Okay? And then except is often followed by that. It means only, except that, or only. Okay? Naiiba. Okay? All except one, for example. Diba? Accept, ano naman yung accept? Accept kasi yan Okay? Understanding when to use accept. If your goal is to have your subject voluntarily receive something, whether an object or an outcome, using the verb accept is appropriate. Accept is used in a sentence kapag nagde-describe ng element or noun that is not included. Except yun. Okay? Ano naman yung difference? Ano naman yung pinagkaiba ng between and among? Between, we are referring to one-on-one relationship. Between. Among, we are referring to indistinct or non-specific relationships among others. Ayan, altogether. Ano pinagkaiba ng altogether sa altogether? Yung altogether na two words, adjective siya, okay, means that everyone or everything is in the same place, altogether. Okay? The opposite of altogether is separately or in different place. So, nasa isang lugar lang siya, ibig sabihin, altogether. Common expression with altogether are to get everything all together, which means to put a collection of objects in one place. To get everyone all together. Okay? So, for example, let's go to the party all together. Sama-sama tayo. Okay? All together. I don't want to arrive alone. All together yon yung two words. Yung all together na one word, okay? Adverb siya. Okay? Ibig sabihin, altogether can be used completely or totally. Okay? When used this way, the opposite of altogether is partially. So for example, our vacation was altogether wonderful. Ibig sabihin, our vacation was completely wonderful. Okay, yung isa, yung altogether, kasi isang tabi lang, or lahat magkakasama, yung altogether, okay, overall or in general, ibig sabihin. Okay, aisle or versus aisle. Okay. Aisle is a noun that means walkway between two objects. Aisle. Okay, yung daraanan. Halimbawa, may ikakasal. Yung red carpet na yan, aisle ang tawag dyan. Okay? The candy aisle is Mary's favorite part in the grocery store. Okay? Alan cried when he saw his bride walk down the aisle at their wedding. So, ibig sabihin, seeing his bride walk down the walkway, yung walkway between rows of seats in the church made Alan emotional. Okay? Kapag sinabi nating aisle, okay, parehas siyang pangalan noun, pero ibig sabihin nito, yun yung isang ah anyong lupa na napapaligiran ng tubig, isle, isla. In other words, it is an island, okay? Note that the S in isle is silent, so you don't have to pronounce it. Kaya para siyang isle. Pero isles, isle. Amanda wants to take a vacation in a tropical isle. Okay? So yun. Okay. Sige, tingnan natin tong verb tenses. Alam niyo, sabi ko nga sa inyo, ah, ang kagandahan sa grammar, it's a prose and speech. It's a prose and one. Yung ginagamit nating rules dito, rules pa ng mga kinalolo-lolo-lohan ninyo. Okay, at kung gagamit pa, at gagamitin pa ng mga susunod nating henerasyon kasi yun na yung rules, hindi na yan nagbabago. So might as well alamin na natin kasi it's a prose and rules eh. Okay, nagbago na yung jowa mo. Nagbago na nagbago na nga ang constitution, pwede, though bihira, 'di ba? Frozen, matagal. Okay, pero ang grammar rules, it's there na talaga. Okay? At pag nakabisado niyo yung formula, ano na, madali na. Okay? So let's see. The food in Japan is expensive. Oh, oh. Oh, yan tayo.
Costs.
Sabi ko sa inyo eh. Ay, wala pa lang. Tamang wala pa. It's letter B. Wait lang guys ha. Ano po sir? Ay, sorry, wala pala. Okay. Oh, sorry, ulitin ko. Yes, yes. Ito na. Okay. The correct answer, class, is letter B. Bakit? Okay, ano ba, dito sa pangungusap, sa unang pangungusap, sa first sentence, the food in Japan is expensive o is. Gumamit na siya ng mga panandang lexical, class. Okay, ayaw nyo pa yung is, o di, bakit siya is? Kasi ano ba ang subject? The food. Ang pagkain sa Japan ay ito na naman tayo sa ay mahal. Okay, di ba? Okay, dahil ito ay singular, tingnan nyo ulit ang pronoun it. Okay, bakit siya gumamit ng pronoun? Hindi niya na pwedeng sabihin the food ulit. The food cost. So, gagamit ka ulit ng singular na verb. Uulitin ko kapag may S ang verb singular siya. So, it cost. Okay po? Okay, yes. Magkabaligtad siya. Kanina ko pa sinasabi. Okay? Next. A, B, C, or D? Okay. Walang pag-aalinlangan dapat to. B. Okay, B class. Correct answer is letter, washes. With S, di ba dapat? Washes. Correct answer is letter, ayan na kayo. Nasanay naman kayo. Class, look at the verb broken. Past participle. Break, broke, broken. So it should be past parallelism nga eh, di ba? So it should be past participle also. Needed. It needed to be fixed again. Okay, di ba? Careful. Careful. Okay, of course, letter A. Next. Okay, typographical error lang yan. Letter B, stays. Stays ba? What is the correct answer? Ay, sorry. Ha? Letter Letter C because of last week. Eh no, binibigyan na kayo ng mga timeline. Okay, next. Letter. Okay. Madali lang naman yan eh. Correct answer is letter A. Read. Okay. Ang read, ulitin natin, kasama po siya sa irregular verb. Bakit siya irregular? Ito yung verb na hindi nagbabago kahit na past tense pa siya. Okay. Yung ano lang, yung pagbigkas. I read the article last night. I read lang siya pero ang spelling niya pa rin is read. Hindi, pag sinabi bang last night, sabihin nyo, I read it. Ano pa yung mga hindi nagbabago? Put. Diba? Okay, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin, I putted the keys on the table last night or yesterday. Ano pa? Ang mga hindi nagbabagong verb. Read, put, cut. Diba? Okay, I cutted my hair. Hindi nyo man pwedeng sabihin, I cutted my hair. Still, I cut my hair. Okay, yesterday or last month. Okay? So, irregular siya. Yung basa lang, sa read, nagbabago para lang ma-emphasize na, nakalipas na yung action. Okay? A, B, C, or D? Correct answer is... Ha? Ha? Wala. Ang chosen. Okay? Sige, okay lang na may tingnan nyo ha. Chosen. Dapat kabisado na nga natin yun eh, diba? Okay? Sige lang. Chose, yes. So, marami naman nakakasagot ng tama. Pero please, sayang kung ang easy question lang ang binabato tapos nakakamali pa tayo. Sayang yung points. Okay, dapat yung mga gantong tanungan, we are very sure of our answer. Dahil tomorrow, okay, what is the correct answer? Okay, letter C, I am going to. Will going, redundant. Will na going pa, mali po yun. Okay? Will you help me? Letter C. Yan, sige. Correct answer is letter C. Walang has seen. I is singular. Do dapat ang gagamitin ko is have na. Eh wala namang ibang have na choices. O, di ba? Letter C na agad. Okay, process of elimination tayo, guys. Has. Okay, ginagamit ang has kapag singular. Eh ma'am, yung I singular. This is exemption to the rule. Ang I at ang you, yes, though it is singular, pero treated siya as what? Third person, di ba? I have seen the movie Serendipity more than 10 times. Present perfect tense. Okay? May English blank since I migrated to America. Sabi ko sa inyo, formula lang eh. Hmm. My English parehas has. Improve. Look ko, migrated. Ibig sabihin, action began in the past hanggang ngayon. Hanggang ngayon. What is the correct answer? Has improved. Letter A. Ibig sabihin, my English has improved. My English has improved since I migrated to America. Eh, nandun pa ako sa Amerika. Nag-improve yung English ko, happened in the past, hanggang ngayon nag improve pa din siya. Kaya, has plus past participle of the verb. Action happened in the past at nagpapatuloy hanggang ngayon. Kasi nandito pa ako sa Amerika. Since nag-migrate ako sa Amerika, nag-improve yung English ko. Okay? As improving. Okay. Next. O wala nang ABC yan. Sulat nyo yung has attack. Okay? There is no specific time kung kailan inatake, but the idea here is that, okay, from the first time the city was attacked until now, it happened only 6 times. Okay? Isipin niyo yung nangyaring gera, for example, sa Gaza. Okay? The army, okay, has attacked the city 5 times. Okay? Nakakalimang atake na sila. Okay? Pero kasi since hindi nyo pa alam, it happens in the past, hindi pa natin alam. So, kasi kapag sinabi natin have attack, mali na. Bakit? Kasi yung singular and plural, yung SVA, mali na. The army, okay, marami po yung army, ma'am, di ba? Again, kapag anong tawag natin sa army class? Anong tawag natin sa army? What kind of noun? Collective noun. Army, family, what else? The swarm. Diba, madami yan sa sa hayop. Pero yung army, family, what else? The committee, okay? Kapag ang collective noun, isa lang ang ginagawa, singular. kapag for example, the couple have parted their ways. Couple, okay? Dalawa sila, tama. Pero kasi, naghiwalay sila eh. So, iba yung magagawin nila. 'Di ba? Kaya have. Pero kapag kasi sinabi mong, the family that prays together, bakit singular? Kasi yung buong pamilya, kahit na 15 sila, kahit 20 sila, dahil sama-sama, together eh. Isa lang yung ginagawa nila, nagdadasal sila, singular. Kapag isa lang ang ginagawa ng collective noun, singular. Okay? Tatandaan niyo yan ha, rules yan. Kapag collective noun, the army, committee, family, what else? Ano pa ba yung mga collective noun? Treated as one yan, as a unit kapag isa lang ang ginagawa. For example, couple, diba? The celebrity couple is very happy in their in their wedding. Bakit is? Para silang masaya eh. Isa lang naman yung ginanap sa kanila eh. Kaya is. Okay? Though dalawa sila. The couple have. Bakit have? Bakit naging plural, Ma'am Consunhi? Kasi po, iba na yung ginagawa ng couple na yun. Have parted their ways. Diba? So the army, ano bang ginawa ng army? Inatake, okay, nila yung city, yung lungsod, ng 5 beses. Since ang army is collective at ano siya, isa lang, you treat this as a unit. So, sorry. Minsan kasi ang grammar, analyzation lang din. Okay, mali na yung have. Kasi dapat has. Attack. Ma'am, pwede ba yung attack? Pwede naman yung attack. Ngunit subalit datapwat, dapat mas may pinakita yang tapos na. Okay, the army attacked the city 5 times last month. Mas tama yon. Pero since hindi pinakita yung time, or baka kasi magpatuloy pa, has attacked. Okay? Inatake naman talaga nila eh. We don't know eh kung the action started in the past at pwedeng magpatuloy, kaya gagamitin natin yung has or have plus past participle of the verb. Okay? If the action happened on the past at we don't know kung ano yung nangyayari pa. Ngayon, gagamitin lang naman natin yung simple past tense kapag totally tapos na yung mangyari at nagpakita na siya ng mga panandang lexical sa isang pangungusap. Okay? Yes. Next. Yan. The principal has been, have been, or was in the meeting since this morning. Okay, ilan ba si principal? Anong A? Sulat nyo. Ilan si principal? Singular, plural, makikita nyo agad. Since this morning. Okay, di ba? The correct answer is has been. Bakit? The subject principal is singular, so dapat has. Okay, has been is used. Meaning to say, yung meeting nag-start kanina. Okay, since this morning, baka hanggang this afternoon nagbi-meeting pa. Okay, tatandaan nyo, gagamitin nyo lang yung simple past tense kapag nagpakita na ng time na totally tapos na. Pwede kasi nating sabihin, the principal was in the meeting this morning. Since gumamit siya ng mga panandang lexical since this morning, ibig sabihin, hindi pa tapos. Nagsimula yung meeting kaninang umaga, ngayong hapon na, nandun pa rin yung principal. Kaya has or have been. Kapag ang action started in the past, okay, tatandaan nyo, singular or plural. Ito madali na lang 'to, singular. Ano ba yung yung subject? Singular. O hanap pa na ng singular dyan. X na agad si have been. Bakit ma'am mas tama si has been? Kasi meron tayong panandang, kasi ang action started in the past. Hindi siya totally natatapos pa. Okay? Has been ang tamang sagot. Okay? Verb tenses. The boy, ito. The boy has grown, grew so fast. The baby pala. Sorry, the boy. Favorite yan. Ano yan? Board exam sensitive. Essentials. Ibig sabihin lumalabas siya. Ibang as, ano lang. Pero ganyan. Okay? Dahil si baby, yes, dahil si baby, hindi pa naman siya tapos mag-grow, 'di ba? Okay, at isa lang siya, okay, has grown. Yun lang yun, eh, 'di ba? Sabi sa inyo, logic lang. Unspecified. Hindi pa naman siya tapos. Yung changes niya, hindi pa tapos. Okay? Yan. Luka, yung mga ganyan. Ito, mga tinuturuan tayo niya, no? Yung mga arrive. Tingnan niyo yung buong pangusap. So, X na agad yung has preparing. Kasi, unang-una, walang formula na has, tapos preparing. Has plus been, kung depende sa action, or has plus past participle of the verb. Correct answer is had prepared. Okay. Ito naman tatandaan nyo ha. Ang kagandahan lang naman sa past tense saka sa future tense, okay, regardless if they are singular or plural, parehas yan. 'Di ba? They had prepared, she had prepared, they, marami, plural, she, singular, had prepared, I, singular, had prepared pa din sa past tense, di ba? Ganun din sa future. They will preparing, she will preparing, di ba? Okay, regardless kung singular or plural, nakakatalo lang siya sa present tense, ang singularity and plurality of the nouns. Okay? Wala na, ano ko na. Yan. That is the correct and ano? The correct answer is they will have graduated from college. They will graduate from college. Kasi ganito yan. Ito naman ang has and have sa future tense. Kanina, if the action is stated in the past, has or have as past participle of the verb, kapag ang action is mangyayari pa lang in the future, 'di ba? Ibig sabihin, hindi sila gagraduate hanggat hindi pa dumarating yung April 2025. So they will have graduated. Okay, have. Lagi yung tatandaan, has or have plus past participle of the verb. Ang laging, ano yan, ang laging yung formula. Formula pa lang eh. Ma, bakit hindi po pwedeng they will graduate from college by? They will have graduated from college. Okay, this means that come 2025, the students are definitely done with their studies. Okay? So, yun. Lagi nating tatandaan, yung iisipin, kasi sa English, or kahit naman sa sa Filipino, may sa isang pangungusap, may dalawang actions. Okay? Doon natin ginagamit yung mga present tense and present progressive at saka future progressive na yan or future present, future perfect, 'di ba? Doon natin ginagamit. Yan, kaya meron siyang 12 tense kasi may isang pangungusap, may mga pangyayari na dalawa yung action. Happen in the past, nagko-continue hanggang ngayon, or mangyayari pa lang yung isang future kapag darating pa rin yung future. So, ganun. Okay? Okay, future perfect. Ito, i-ano natin. Future perfect tense. Ang future perfect tense, i-emphasize ko lang expresses the idea something will happen before another action in the future. It also shows that something will happen before a specific time in the future. Okay? Just like yung tulad siya ng past perfect tense, ang future perfect. Like ang pagka sinabi kasi nating perfect na siya, nangyari na siya. Bakit future tapos nangyari? Okay, dapat past siya, 'di ba? Sa Tagalog, perpektibo, 'di ba? Kontemplatibo, perpektibo, ano yung isa? Nakalimutan ko na. Pag sinabi nating perpektibo, tapos na, nangyari na. Perfect na 'yon. Okay, 'di ba? Perfectly done na 'yon. So bakit may future perfect? Ibig sabihin, the action that will happen first, though in the future, will follow. Okay? And then another future action, like, eto lang palagi sa isang pangungusap, laging yung kasunod niya, simple present tense na. Okay, for example, future perfect ang ginamit na tenses. Ang kasunod doon, ano yung future perfect na form, na formula? Will, okay, will, kasi future plus have or has, depende kung singular or plural, plus past participle of the verb. Tapos ang kasunod na action niya, simple present tense na. Sa past progressive, past present progressive, past progressive, was or were plus ing form of the verb, tapos yung kasunod niyang action, simple past tense na. Okay, di ba? Natatandaan niyo yun? For example, lisin muna natin to para hindi niyo nakikita. For example, lagi niyo tatandaan sa past progressive, dalawang action, palagi yan. Minsan nga tatlo pa di ba? Dalawang action happen in the past. So, yung isa, nangyari, pareha silang happen in the past. Kaya siya progressive. Kaso mo, habang nangyayari yung isa, kaya siya progressive, ganun siya. Continuous siya, ganun siya. Interrupted by another action. So, for example, I was teaching English when you called. Bakit hindi ko pwede, bakit hindi I taught English, bakit tapos na ba? Kaso ang nangyari, ganito yung nangyari sa Tagalog. Nagtuturo ako nung tumawag ka. Nagtuturo ako tapos na, nung tumawag ka tapos na. Interrupted yung pagtuturo ko nung tumawag ka. Nagigets nyo ako? Ganun din in English. I was teaching English. I was teaching, tapos na, nagtuturo ako ng English when you called. Hindi naman when you calling when you called, kasi pareha siyang tapos na. Nagigets nyo ako? Kaya ganun yung formula. Same goes sa future. Okay, mangyayari pa lang yung isang action na yan kapag darating pa yung isang future action. Okay? So, for example, by tomorrow, I will study my lesson by tomorrow. So, ibig sabihin, hanggat hindi pa tumatating yung bukas, hindi pa siya mag-aaral. Okay? So, future perfect yon. Okay, so like this, by next year, I will have moved. Will, bakit have ang ginamit? Kasi singular po siya. Future siya, future. Pagka may have plus may have, ang lagi po niyang kasunod, mga kababayan sa pananampalataya, ay past participle of the verb. Okay? By next year, I will have moved to my new house. Ibig sabihin, hanggat hindi pa dumarating yung 2024, hindi ka pa lilipat sa bagong mong bahay. So, by 2023, nandito ka pa. Okay? Yun po yung ibig sabihin nun. By the time my husband gets home, the wife will cook dinner. So hanggat hindi dumarating yung asawang lalaki sa bahay niya, yung wife, hindi pa siya magluluto. Okay? The wife, bakit will? Kasi by the time pa lang, ayan yung mga pananda Okay? Doon sa pangungusap, inaanuhan tayo ng mga pananda. By the time pa lang na dumating yung asawa niya, tsaka pa lang magluluto. So, hindi mangyayari yung isang future action hanggat hindi pa dumarating yung isang future action ulit. Sa English kasi, ina-analyze to ng short action and long action. Wag na yon, wag na yung ganun. Okay? Diba? So, ganun po siya. Okay, by the time the husband gets home, okay, the wife will have cooked dinner. So, yun po. Okay. Okay, tingnan natin to. Sharina is speaking as a representative of the faculty members. Is correct. Sharina here is singular, that is why we use is. Ibig sabihin, ngayon. Okay? Tama ba yung kung tingnan natin yung mga italics, yung mga naka-italics, kung tama ba yung tenses na ginamit niya. So, si Sharina ay isa, so talaga namang, as of this now, ibig sabihin, nagsasalita si Sharina as a representative ng faculty members. Okay? Ito yon, past progressive tense. Ayan yung sinabi ko sa inyo kanina. Yung isang action, ongoing siya, okay, tapos may dumating na isa pang action, pero parehas na silang tapos na. Okay, so yan for example. The teacher was discussing the lesson. Nagdi-discuss ako ng lesson, tapos na. Nung dumating yung mga rowdy men, okay, at pumasok sa room. Kaya ang formula was, dahil tapos na parehas, di ba? Was kung singular, where kung plural, sorry. Kung plural, tulad dito plural, plus ing form of the verb, tapos ang kasunod niyan is past tense of the verb. Two actions happen in the past. Parehas na tapos na. Okay? Pero one action interrupted by another. We use past progressive form of the verb. Ngunit, subalit datapwat, yung unang action na parehas, na interrupted siya, ang dapat doon is was or were plus ing form of the verb. Depende kung yung noun mo ay singular or plural. Ang kasunod na gagamitin mo is simple past tense of the verb. Ganon din siya. Ayan yun. By the time she retires, okay, ano 'di ba? By the time pa lang naman she retires, she plus, dahil singular verb. She will be participating in many civic activities. So, hanggat hindi siya nagre-retire, hindi siya magpa-participate sa mga activity. Okay? Look at this one. Number 2, I will be sleeping by 12 midnight. Ako ay matutulog by 12 midnight. Hanggang di pa 12, hindi siya matutulog. Iba kasi yung I will sleep. Okay? I will sleep. Hindi mo naman kasi inaano yun may command, yun yung shall, will, going, diba? Okay, I will be sleeping. Ako ay matutulog. Hindi ko maano sa in Filipino kasi wala. I will be sleeping by 12 midnight. Hanggat hindi pa magto-12, hindi ka pa matutulog. Diba? Okay, so yun, future progressive tense. Progressive, lagi yung tatandaan, pag progressive, pag continuous, ing siya palagi. Ito, tingnan nyo. Anong pinagkaiba ng future perfect? Ibig sabihin, lagi tatanda, pag perfect, perfect na. Tapos na, perfectibo, di ba? Contemplatibo, perfectibo, imperfectibo. Di ba? Pag sinabi nating perfectibo, tapos na sa Filipino, di ba? In our Filipino subject. Versus sa future progressive. Pag future perfect, tapos na, perfect nga Pag future progressive, magko-continue yung isang future action in the future time pa, okay? The future perfect describe an action that will end in the future. Yung future continuous describe an action that will continue in the future. Okay? Mag-e-end, ayan, yung action mag-e-end siya in the future, pero ang future continuous or future progressive, magko-continue yung action in the future. Tatandaan niyo yan Magtatapos, ang future perfect magtatapos. Tapos na Tapos na. Perfect na. Okay, magtatapos siya The action will end in the future. Yung continuous, magpapatuloy pa siya in the future. Okay, tingnan nyo tong ano na to. Tong illustration na to. Future perfect. May dalawang mag-opisina. Okay, sabi niya gano'n. You will, ano yung formula kapag ka future perfect? You will, sabi ko sa inyo, regardless, kapag future, tsaka past, regardless kung singular or plural, hindi natin kinoconsider yan. Sa present lang yan, diba? Will plus has or have, okay? Depende kung singular or plural, plus past participle of the verb. You will have work for 8 hours by 5 p.m. Okay? Nag-end, diba? Ibig sabihin, you will have work for 8 hours by 5 p.m. Dumating na yung 5 p.m., pwede na siyang umalis. So, nag-describe future time when an action will end. You will have to work for 8 hours by 5 p.m. 5:01 na. So, natapos yung future action. Natapos yung action in the future. Okay? This time, magpapatuloy na. Okay? You will have been working. Ano ulit ang pagko-continuous ulit? Ano? Will plus has or have, depende kung singular or plural, plus been, lagi nyo tatandaan pag may been, plus ing form of the verb. So for example, you will have been working for 8 hours by 5 p.m. Okay? Ibig sabihin, kahit na, remember, you agreed to work until 9. Describe a future time when an action will continue. Describe a future time when an action will continue. Diba? Nakikita niyo yung difference, class, in this illustration. Yes. Saan po kayo sa Malabon nagtuturo, ma'am? Sa Malabon National High School. Nagtatanong sila. Ito na, ano na natin to, nadaanan na natin to. You know. Ay, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, identifying error, pero walang tawag dito, walang underline. Ito yung mahirap kasi tingnan nyo, may sa isang number may isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat na words, 'di ba? Hindi mo alam kung saan dyan yung mali. Unlike yung kanina, nakafocus lang tayo sa underline words. Okay. Ako taga Asoge, taga Tugatog. Okay? Sige. Since dami pa oh. Anyway, sige, tignan natin. Dami. Ang dami ko sabi, kaya sabi ko kulang talaga, kukulangan talaga yung ano natin. Ganito na lang. Mag-quiz is tayo. Ano ba yan? Nawawala si quiz is. Bakit? Request access. Ano ba to? Gamit akin naman to ah. Dali Ito yung code. Mag-verb tenses na tayo. Class. Mag-verb tenses na tayo. Hello. Mag-verb tenses na tayo. Hi. Anyone? Nag-verb tenses na tayo. Uy. Ano? Kaya pa? Wala pa. Hindi pa, ma'am. Okay, sige, to verb tenses tayo. Tapos, pwede kong isend tong quiz is na to sa inyo para masagutan nyo siya kahit asynchronous. Yun na lang. Okay. Alam ko nag-verb tenses na tayo eh. Nagganta na tayo, di ba? Parang alam ko na. Tingnan nyo. Tingnan nyo. Ganto na ba? Di pa. Okay, sige. Parang, SBA tayo. Mag-SBA tayo. Parang, hindi ko matandaan eh, sorry. Natatandaan nyo to? Anyone? Okay, sige. Subject and verb agreement tayo. Go. Ang code is 143239. 143239. Ayan. Ayan, naka-share screen ako. Ito class join code 143239. Ito nag-iba na siya ng itsura kasi. Ito, 143,239. Nasa chat box na din po. Nasa chat box. Start na pala sila. Stop share ko muna. Just nababa. So, let's stop it. And ito na lang ulit. Okay. So, let's proceed Ito na lang ang gawin natin. Ito. Practice tayo ng yan. Paragraph organization ulit. True. Ano yung sinasabi ko sa inyo? Tingin kayo sa pattern, the choices. Ay, di ba pala ako naka-share screen? Sorry. Hindi ba kayo nagre-react? Okay. Ayan. Okay. A, B, C, D, or E? Di nagtigil. Hmm. So, after mag-discount, dumiretso sa swimming. Hintay na nila. Okay. The correct answer is letter D. Okay. 3, 5, Okay, bakit D? So, ano natin, rationalize natin. Letter D, 3. Sabi ko sa inyo, 3, 4, eto, iba-iba. 3, 5. Today's high school students spend too much time thinking about trivial and distracting matters such as fashion. So, marami yung 3, di ba? Okay, why not 2? So, we're talking about fashion here. And then, additionally, they often dress appropriately. So, let's annotate natin. Hala, wait lang ah. Kunin ko lang yung para makapagsulat ako. Mouse ko. Okay. Annotate tayo. Okay. So, D. So, we're talking about here, fashion. So, bakit ang kasunod niya is 5? Okay. Yung dress appropriately. And then, dress policy ulit. Wearing uniforms na. Ayan, yung mga notes. Okay. And then, of course, yung natitira. Wala na. Tapos na po. Tapos na.
Oh my God! Dami ko pang bata.
This one. What is the correct answer? Class, please take time na magbasa na. Dapat sinasanay niyo na yung mata ninyo na nagbabasa ng mahaba. So please, ito yung mga drills na yon. A, B, C, D, or E. The correct answer is letter A. Okay? A, bakit A? First is, yan naman talaga yung main idea, yung critical thinking. Okay? Sabi niya, it's a process. So, pinakita doon, demanding process. So, to read critically, ano ba yung mga proseso na yon? Yan, you must slow down. Pinakita niya yung proseso. And then, another process ulit. And then, yung last statement na kapag nagbabasa ka, you become an active participant. Okay? Next. Hanapin muna yung main idea. Correct answer is letter E. Okay? Allows us to expand consciousness. Okay? So, here's the main idea. Bakit siya nag-expand ng consciousness natin? Conscious tayo because math daw is good at exposing truths. Exposing the truth. It can be also perpetuate misunderstanding and untruths. Another one, okay, it tells us about the trends. Though ito, sa totoo lang, itong paragraph organization na to, isa to sa challenging part ng verbal ability. Okay, and then 2, it tells us about economic trends, pattern of disease, and growth of populations. And then the last statement, figures have the power to mislead people. Okay. Next. Yan. Kita na agad eh. Hanapin nyo lang yung main idea eh. Diba? Tulad nito, magkakaiba sila. Walang magkakaparehas na pattern. Magkakaiba sila. Ang technique dyan, hanapin nyo lahat yung main idea. Kuha nyo na agad. Okay, the correct answer is letter yes, pasok. Letter B, 1. Diba? Ang main idea ng sa lahat na yan is 1. Roman numerals number 1. So, asan yung number 1 dyan? B. Diba? Yun lang. Main idea.
Hindi ito yung ni Sir Ernesto concept was advanced. Hindi akala ko download.
Next.
Ano sa bukas? Ikaw bukas.
Ikaw naman ang pinag-aano dito? Pinag-duty?
So sabi niyo po. Sabi niyo po, Monday, Friday. Sabado, di ba?
Bukas.
Sabado. Sabi ko kayo po yung Friday, Saturday. Sabado nga bukas, di ba? Dapat bukas, di ba? Tingnan mo, baka bukas ito.
Okay, kita mo na agad dito. So may pattern, kita na agad yung main idea. So what is the correct answer? Tignan nyo ha. It's either D or C or iba? A. Ay, dalawa pala yung 2, sorry. Kasi kala ko, ang tingin ko lang dalawa yung Roman numerals number 2. Alam ko na 2 yung main idea. Okay, so yun. So, this spring was the rainiest on the record. It rained in April, it rained in May. So, we're talking about rain. So, yun, sinunod siya. Okay? Then, it rained in the mornings and it rained in the afternoons. Okay? It poured, it drizzled, it showered, it misted. But always, it rained. But the good news is we won't have a drought summer. Yes, tama. Okay. Hindi nila tinatapos kasi alam nilang may magbabantay sa kanila. Baka pagalitan kayo ng mga magulang nyo. Diyos ko ba kayo? Wait, let's see. So, let's see. Quiz is tayo. Sorry. Kala ko nawawala kayo. Bukas lang ulit ako. Hello, mag-quiz is lang ulit tayo. Sa ano naman? Para... Tingnan nyo nga to, class, kung ano na natin tong grammar and correct usage. Okay nga ito. Ito. Na-take na ba natin to? In 30 questions. trigger ako dito. Na-take na ba natin yan, class?
Iba, kasi hindi siya Gucci. Gucci.
Sagot naman, please, Mochi.
Ito nga ito. Siya malaman mo. Kasi Taiwan yan.
Uy. Nandiyan pa ba kayo? Gusto niyo pa ba? Wala sa screen. O ano? Ayan. Na-take nyo na ba yan? Ayan nga. Ayan. Na-take nyo na? Kasi sa akin naka-stop share. Naka-share screen. Ayan. Ayan. Your screen share is loading. Wait lang. Okay. Na-take nyo na? Hindi pa. Okay. Sige. Ito. Sorry, medyo nagbabagal yung connection ko. Multiple choice lang naman. Pero need ng basahin ng maigi, ha? Ayan yung code, 880942. Stop share ko muna, ha? 880942. Nagko-quiz is lang po ulit. Stop. Recording ko muna. Ito muna si Max. Hindi pa tapos. Okay. So at least may idea kayo kung papaano o yung mga gantong drills sa NAPOL ko. Ang una si Max. Second si PX Namnam. Yung PX Namnam na yan, meron akong kasama dito na nakiki-quiz is. Okay. Nakiki-quiz is siya.
Sorry na.
Nakita niya pala yung code. Okay. Anyway.
Ganita. Ayun lang. Alcohol. Agwa ko si Mother. Hindi. Alam mo, pero ito, baka may konting tulog lang. Pero dito alcohol. Asam lang tumulo.
Okay.
Ito ko nililinis yung sugar.
So I think we're done. Okay, wait lang.
We're done. Yung cold steak.
Ba't bumabalik? Bumabalik. Inaantay ko lang yung sa quiz is. Ano siya? I-replay siya. Skip.
Ikaw, yung mga kaibigan niya, yung sa mga kaibigan niya, yung suppose na tayo sa kaibigan niya, sa pag-uulaw sa kaibigan. Huwag natatakot, wala mong gagawin sa muscle.
Yung ano mo, natakot ako yan. Kasi sabi naman, parang yung nurses ko, ng ating sabihin.
Okay, ang inano natin kanina is more on vocabulary, synonyms and antonyms. So, syempre, nakita nyo naman yung, na-flash naman yung tamang sagot. Now, kung gusto nyo ba, itapusin to, or gawin nyo asynchronously kasi I can provide you the link sakali. Okay? So, yon. Kung i-send ko na lang kala sir, kala ma'am Rose, yung link para asynchronously makapag-take din kayo ng exam na to. Okay, I think we're done. Thank you again sa inyo, kayong 34, 30 plus na nandito hanggang sa dulo. Okay, so claim na natin yan, makakapasa kayo ng board exam. Good luck sa board exam nyo sa December 10. Okay, sana may natutunan kayo at makatulong tong review na to. Alright? You are welcome. Okay, sige na, you may